Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to have you here. Now I have today a couple of Happy Mail shares to share with you before I get on to today's video. Let me take this out of this packaging. Now this one came from the lovely Violet, and I filmed it once. I did a film of quite a few pieces of Happy Mail. And in the middle it went into slow motion. It was awful, and it was this piece. It was all Violet's Happy Mail, which was quite annoying, and I played with it for a while trying to get it right, but I couldn't, so I had to cut it out of the video. So I've had this quite a while and I'm dying to play with it, but I didn't want to until I showed you it. So I think, you know, Violet is in the UK, and she has sent me some fussy cuts before. She sells them on Etsy, I know that now. I still don't know the name of a shop. She doesn't sell them on Etsy, sorry. She sells them on eBay, but I still don't know the name of a shop. So you'll have to let me know, Violet. And this is Violet, who I often call Carol. Carol is not in the UK, so yeah, I don't know. You're just muddled up in my head, you two, completely. So this is Violet. If I say Carol, I mean Violet. Okay, so she sent me these lovely strips, which I love. I love this. This is this caramel coloured card. I'll try and put them on here. That's a slightly different colour to one. She sent me them in craft card or something similar. They're gorgeous decorations. Thank you. So yeah, she sent me quite a few die cuts, so I'll go through them reasonably quickly so I don't bore you. This is a lovely, like I've been making actually in the week. It's like a coin pocket, is it? No, it's a library ticket pocket, that's it. But it's, you know, it's obviously a nice die cut one, and a beautiful ticket to match inside. It's gorgeous paper as always from Violet. Love that. Thank you, Violet. And then there's a smaller one, which is also beautiful paper. Two small tags. I don't know if it's a Tim Holtz or not, but that lovely yes, what is it called? Slotted, I nearly said slatted. Oh, I suppose it could be slatted. Slotted pocket. Gorgeous, thank you. So I'm going to put those in my journal. She sent me some of these lovely tabs. Now I have got the actual die cut for these, but I do like to receive them because you get them in other people's paper, and I don't, that's like green ticking, and I haven't got any of that. So thank you so much. I'm sure you'll see those again soon. And then she sent me some pockets. Yay. Oh, these are tags on the top, are they? It's been so long since I've looked at them now. What did I do with that other piece of... And that looks to me very much like, I'm pretty sure that is, yes, what's his name? William Morris, crikey. And some lovely corner ones, and little corner ones, which are gorgeous. So they're gusseted, you fold them over. Some lovely corner pockets there. Nice gusseted small ones. The bigger gusseted ones. That's him as well. Oh look, that ticking. Him whose name I can never remember. William Morris. And aren't these beautiful papers? Look at that. These are all pockets still. More William Morris. And then with the fancy tops. Oh, lovely. And as you know, Violet, I have 1,000 tags here at the side of me that I am working through on a Friday. So they will probably go in those pockets now, won't they? Because the pockets are fancy-ish, but not too fancy, and the tags are a bit wild. So thank you so much for those. And there is some big pieces. Yeah, look at that. That's a big gusseted envelope. That looks like Tim Holtz on the back, I don't know. Beautiful. Another one of those. All these lovely slotted pockets as well. They're gusseted. Love those. She sent me them in all these beautiful colours, look. And then the corner pockets, but the bigger versions of. Oops. So pleased I can use these now. And then slotted, gusseted pockets. And another big one. And it's got that lovely Morris & Company stamp on it that I love so much. So yeah, Violet, thank you so much. I think this was my... yeah, Christmas card. That's how long I've had it. It did come after Christmas. It was, you know, it took a long time in our post, but isn't it beautiful? I wanted to leave it out to show you. I will be putting it away with my Christmas decorations. It's just gorgeous. absolutely gorgeous. It's probably not doing justice on the, and she's printed in the middle, look. So that will be out next year, and I do keep my nice cards like that and bring them out year after year, so thank you. That can now go with the Christmas things that now I've shown you. And then this, which I just thought she'd sent me some packaging. I have to be honest, when I opened it, I thought, oh right, she wants me to do what Tanya does with the trash and make something with it. And then when I opened it, I thought it was the actual kit of what's in it. And you can see I've not opened it, I've not been in it and played. Wanted to, but I didn't. So it is by Helen Griffin, who I believe is a quite a well known, I've seen a name around, but I don't think I've ever owned anything of hers. And it is an envelope, and it's got a topper, 2 toppers by the looks of it, well 3, 4 toppers, or they could be envelopes, I don't know. Until I print them out, I've not had a good read of it. Envelope, envelope and liners, and a panel die. So you can, you know, put these fancy panels on somewhere, you can put a liner inside it. It's got the die cut flowers, and then it's got this piece with the flower cut out. So yeah, I'll show you whenever I play with that. That was just like a late Christmas present, and thank you so very much. I am chuffed to little bits with that. And then the other day came one from, oops, let me remove my letter. The lovely Angie, who is, don't know if she's Hooverian Weasel or Weasel on, I think she's just Weasel now on, she's on Etsy, and she's on YouTube, and she's on eBay. I think she might be Angie Beaumont on YouTube. Anyway, you know what I mean. So I think my letter was in there actually. So lovely envelope, stitched, distressed, made out of a lovely map like that as well. That's going to go in, oh, what did I do with them? That's going to go in my journal, which I really must do soon. And she sent me, this is the first thing she sent me, which is, as you can see, let me put them on here, hundreds and hundreds of gorgeous coloured, reinforcements, ring reinforcements, and actually they're on quite thick card, these are quite thick, and they're die cut, and they've got like the indentation of a stitch around them. I'll just lift them up, see if you can see anything or not. And she just said, I saw you using them. And I think she said she has a die that she can cut a lot out at once. Because of course, with my punch, it's one at a time. So, yay, they're going to keep going a while, aren't they? Thank you so much. Or maybe not, the way I'm doing tags. So yeah, I was really, really pleased to have those as well, thank you. And then this is something new she's got, which I think, what did you say? Some kind of a little printer. Now, did you say not a laser? Was it a heat printer? I can't remember. I've not had them out either. So they're just little words that she's been printing off. She loves words. It's her thing. I think she said they can't be inked for some reason because of the way they're printed. I don't know why. Of course, I'll probably have to go and ink one, but it maybe just won't take it. So yeah, loads of little words. I won't bore you and get them all out now, but I haven't had a look at them myself yet. But I'll put them in my little word drawer, and then I will be able to look at them at my leisure. Okay, so what am I doing today? To be honest with you, I don't really know. Let me just put all those things of violets to one side as well, otherwise they'll end up amongst my scrap box and I'll never find it. Right, what have I brought along? Right, I've brought along envelopes, tea and coffee dyed, and some sprayed here and there, splattered, inked. Yeah, because I've got quite a store of them going on. Distressed, yeah, and I'm starting to feel it might be time to do some more soon. So I was thinking I'm going to make something with these. It's sort of a Saturday scrapathon, but I'm calling my scraps and spares, so I'm looking at these now as spares. I brought along some colourful collage pages, as I call them, or as I filed them. Oh, a couple more of my die cuts there, and then just a handful of various junk that I've, you know, if I have spare papers that are about to go in the scrap box and it's the summer, you know, I take them down. Some more tags, look, more tag fodder. I take them down and coffee dye them. Well, I do in the summer, I don't in the winter. Some more of them, I think I might keep those with this. So there's just all sorts of book pages and bits of digital and all sorts. That's what I do. Another die cut pocket, goodness me. So yeah, what am I going to make with them? I don't know. Maybe some journal cards, double journal cards, pockets, I don't know, let's see. I'm also thinking that I might, as I'm on with it, just seal this one closed. Oh, I think I need to fill me out glitter. By the feel of that, it's very light. Yeah, I might put, in fact I will, I've decided. Whoops. I'll put a couple of little packs of some of these envelopes and bits, scrappy bits, in Etsy, because I know there are people out there who can't, for whatever reason, coffee dye or tea dye their own bits and pieces, and I'm sure it must be frustrating for you to see us making things with them when you can't. Now I know you can buy paper quite, you know, easily, home dyed, coffee dyed paper and what have you, but I've not seen envelopes. I might be wrong. I've not seen home dyed envelopes, but you know, if you're looking for some, I'll probably be doing them as this video is actually airing, so perhaps when you've watched the video they'll be up somewhat. So first one I'm just going to make simple into a double journal card. I love that lovely noise of it. I was going to rip my papers, which I am, but I've just seen that look, which is from a kit by Nanine. So I take those out of that. They're probably shining on you, something terrible. So that would be a nice front page, wouldn't it, with a, I say yeah, front page because it's going to be journal. So we want journal in the middle. Maybe I will do some, I'm looking for glue stick. All my glues are a bit empty at the moment. I think I need to have a glue restock, you know, from my cupboards and drawers. I've got plenty in my drawers and cupboards and things, just haven't got them out on my spinny thing. Do that edge, yeah, and because they are dyed and, you know, luscious in my opinion, I don't want to cover everything anyway. Yeah, so I was thinking I might just do some tiny bits of collage around the edge in the middle, like I did on those vellum pages the other week. It's a shame to hide the back of this as well, isn't it? But something's got to be hidden. I can't have everything on the show, so shall we have it? We'll have it at the top and something at the bottom because it says Butterfly Love, doesn't it? I probably should have inked it, but it has been coffee dyed, so there shouldn't be any white tea dyed. Well, there might be. Anyway, it's done now. Now the thing about my envelopes, my tea and coffee dyeing, is I don't iron them. Sometimes I squash them flat, but not always. So, you know, if you do go on and buy some, they will be wrinkly and crinkly, and you know, they won't be smooth and pretty and pristine. That's not what you'll be getting. Okay, so yeah, it's all lovely journaling actually. So let's have some. Now I don't want coffee dyed on it, do I? Because it is coffee dyed anyway. I was just looking for something for the back that could be written on. Let's do this little collaging bit first. So I'll just get me bag out for a minute and see if I can find, I have been adding, yes I have, to it. Piece of that might be nice on the back. Right, I'm looking for the bag that's got all the little collagey bits in. Look, I've put all those strips in, that's from a Nanine. Oh, I could use those actually. Yes, let's use those. They're from Nanine's kits. Nanine's and Tanya's at Daddy Treasure. I never know whose is who, so I have to mention them both now. Yeah, they could go round in nice, I can tear it with my tear ruler as well. Nice strips, couldn't they, around the edge? Let's see, we'll try it. And I'm going to ink it so I don't have to tear off all the white bits, because that would be tedious, or cut them off. I don't think I'd be able to tear anything that small. Okay, so what are you guys up to? It's Saturday when you're watching this, so hopefully you've got the weekend to yourself. I think I can get that bit off there. Maybe that way. Neil's at work, so he's off tomorrow. And we are going to take Mum's curtains down because the chap that did our painting is going to paint her ceilings for her. And yeah, we're going to take her curtains down, and she fancies some new ones. So we're going to Dunelm. So I'm sure we'll have a coffee and a cake, look at curtains, and yeah, just generally have a nice, although wrapped up, hopefully, day out, because it is, yeah, very cold. We've got freezing fog here and it hasn't cleared. So when I got up, it was really bright and white everywhere. So the floor is white with like frost and ice, and the air is white with fog. And yeah, I thought by now, a couple of hours later, it would have lifted as the, you know, as the sun's warmed, in theory. That piece isn't any good for me, but no, it hasn't. It is still foggy out there, so yeah, something to do with the unusual weather patterns, isn't it? I think fog's formed from, you know, heat and damp, or heat and cold meeting, something like that. Something like it. So yeah, so we've got frost and ice and fog. It's not like you imagine winter fog to be really dark and, you know, like a bit like smog. It's not like that. It's really bright white fog. I'm presuming that's because it's daytime and the sun's out, but I don't know. So yeah, freezing, -2 when we got up, according to Alexa. Let's just try those bits and see, because I might not like it. I just spotted those, that ABC on there, which I really like, you know, me and my letters. So I'm going to tear, I think, and not make it pristine because of the coffee dyed envelope. It's not going to be pristine, is it? What did I do with that? Pristine's not what we're going for here. Grungy is the theme. So that's my weather. Keep sharing. I know you keep telling me about your weather, and I do love to hear. Even, you know, UK or further afield, because it's interesting how much different the weather can be across the UK, and how similar it can be to other countries. It's interesting to me, very much so. It's very quiet here for a Saturday morning. I presume that's because it's, let's go on this bit, it's not a very nice day for being standing out, waiting outside. So I shouldn't think kids will be playing out and such like. Well, I don't know, maybe the fog is quietening noises, if you know what I mean, dulling any noise that might be coming. Yeah, I like those. Right, I want something across there, but shall we go for something different? I'm just looking at this collage sheet, which I don't know for sure. I'm thinking Artie Maze, but it might not be. Look, there's another piece there. Oh, can I get you? There you go. That's it. Oh, oh, I do every time. Tickle myself somehow. Yeah, collage sheets are so handy when you're collaging. Who would have thought it? Oh, right, these are what I was looking for. These. I don't want to take that much. So, do you know what I'm thinking? What about a tape measure? Where is my little, a tape measure or a ruler or whatever? Oh, I've lost my bag. It's here. Other side. These type of things. I didn't know I was using my strips up button. Do you have one that goes right across? Let's see what's grabbing us. That's a very grungy one, isn't it? I'm going to cut it so that it'll fold easy. Yeah, quite like that one. Let's just have a look. It's a big one. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. Let's just put those in the top of there and keep them here. So I'm going to tear it there and there. I'm going to take a bit out. It's already grungy the way I've ripped it out. Distressed, but I'll distress it a bit more. I'll have it on a bit of a slant, that one. I'm going to out glitter it. Try not to get too gooped up today with that, with that other glue, because I am going to go list some bits on Etsy. Now, I put some bits on Friday, I think it was. I think I put about 7 things on, and 4 or 5 of them have gone straight away, so to get in front I probably need to put another 10 things on today. So like I say, I'm going to put some of these envelopes on, and I'm going to put some of my tags on, and I think I might put some more book pages on because there isn't any. Okay, I just want a bit of something down here. Now I can see that my embellishments are right across the other side of the room. Why did I do that? I had a little, let's have one of these on it, shall we? No, don't like it. We shan't. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to stop and go get them. Won't be a minute. Right, I'm back, and I've remembered to put my microphone on, which I don't always do. Oh, we've got this lovely X look. Oh, that could go on the back maybe. Blue lid. I hear you. I'm probably going to use this in a second, but let's. Oh. I'm running out of space here. Let's have this. Right, I've got a little butterfly note. I don't know what I want, it will just speak to me. Number. I think I might want a butterfly. Let me look in my butterfly box. I can tell we're thinking of summer. Getting the butterflies and things out. Are you too big? No, you're not. I like you. I like you a lot. So I have eaten into the journal space a little bit, but not too much. And I'm thinking about putting that, just that X on the back in the middle. That fancy one from Nanine. With collage type on Etsy. Which way do you want to fly? That way? Yeah, that's it. There, just thinking of putting that there. Let me get it the right way up, because there's one way it looks better, that's it. And I want to just kind of halo it around it a little bit. So just make it a little bit darker. I know it's behind it and it's not all going to show, but yeah, that's it around the edges, so it's looking aged. So health wise, I don't know if I should say this. I don't want to tempt fate, but health wise I'm feeling quite well. And I did say to Tanya, me and Tanya, we often talk about our ailments. So one thing we've got in common apart from junk journaling, or one of the things we've got in common. Yeah, and she said something about, you know, her footwear and how it was probably affecting her back. And I said to her, it's funny because I just had a conversation with Neil the day before saying I seem to be worse when I'm at home and he's at work, and it's taken me a while to work it out. It's not that I'm not moving around, because when he's not here, you know, I'm up and down the stairs and I'm out in the garden to the shed, and you know, sometimes I do go out, walk to the post box and things. I don't think it's the actual exercise, although that could be some of it. You know, I'm better when I'm having some. But what suddenly dawned on me was that when he's at work, I'm in my slippers all day long. I don't actually put proper shoes on for walking around in, and 90% of the time when I'm out walking about, wear Skechers. They're just such good. Just look me words. Get my phone out of the way. Oh, what have I done to that? Jammed it in. Come out. So yeah, and I don't know what I was reading online, something about health and pains in your legs and your back and whatever, and it said footwear can cause it, which, you know, it's obvious, isn't it? But then that's what made me think. I was like, oh yeah, slippers are probably not the best footwear for, you know, a bad back and such like. Now, do I want a word in a word? Because I've got a word up there. That's the only thing I'm wondering about, but I think I might. Things to remember. Let's just put that on at an angle. I like that. And this is another Nanine kit piece. I think this is from the, in fact I'm sure it's from one of the not calendar, is it calendar? Planner. One of the, that's it, like that. One of the planner pieces. Yeah, really like that. There's a double journal card out of a grungy envelope. Right, what else shall we do? Let's try one of these small ones. Like this one with the pink on the back. What do we want you to be? Now, we could just collage it and make it into a pocket, but that's a little bit boring, isn't it? We could make another shall we do another double journal card and make a smaller one, because I rather enjoyed that. Yes, let's just do what we enjoy, and then maybe we'll put a couple together and make you know, a journal cover. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get this one made then. See how much time we've got. Whether I'll be able to decorate a journal cover, I don't know, we'll see, but now we know what we're doing, we should be quicker. Shall we do one that way? We could even have a flip out down there, couldn't we? Yeah, let's do it that way. I'll have a flip out down. So I want some writing paper. Yeah, where did my ruler go? Everything's buried. Oh, I'm using the wrong one. It's because I've got all these envelopes on my desk. Shall I move them? Yes, that would be a good idea. There you go. Loads more room. Let's use the ruler to get it straight. Are we straight? Yeah, I think we are. Okay. So we're just going to glue you in as a whole piece. I definitely want to ink it. I've found my my mojo for crafting at the moment, because it seems that whatever I get out and do, I'm really enjoying. Now I think it's because I'm just sitting down and playing, no ideas planned, not particularly using you know, kits that are on a deadline, if you see what I mean, like, oh, I must get that done because it's Christmas, or you know, I must get that done because it's Valentine's Day, which I'm not doing this year. Not Valentine's Day crafting. Yeah, I think I'll just stick the whole thing down. Don't want anything behind it. I don't think I do. Just have it as a nice flip out writing or journaling or whatever arting spot, and get it straight. Shove it down a little bit, and then it's got a, no, we'll have it up a little bit. Make your mind up, Denise. And I'm going to have a little what's the word, a little divoty thing. Am I? Yes. Just a tiny bit, just so that you can see there's more there behind it. Oh, wow. Yes, that got me, that shot me. Just in there. Well, it's all inking today, isn't it? Sorry. Got to be done. Oh, back of it as well. Just the bottom, the rest can be. Right, so where am I having you, did I say? I've lost the plot now. That's not right. I don't know. Right, I'm just thinking I might like something up there. And I'm wondering about a piece of this. Just to kind of mark the, yep. And give it a bit of something. Mark the boundary and give it a bit of something. There you go. sat and sorted all my buttons out yesterday. Wow, that was a job and a half. That's one of those that you never want to get to do, but I did. And I put a huge bag full that I'm going to take to the charity shop now. I'm not putting those on Etsy or offering them to anybody because they would cost a fortune, wouldn't they, to post. They don't half weigh something. Are you still glue-onable? Yes, I think you are. And so yeah, it's nice to know all the buttons that I've got now are all the buttons that I will use somehow or another. I have got some a couple of vintage button things on Etsy, but they've only got a few buttons on them. I just had a bit of fun stitching them onto a Stamperia tag with a bit of lace, and I thought you could, whoever buys them can either take the vintage buttons off and use them in a project. I don't know if that's central. It's hard to tell because, but maybe that's a good thing. Yeah, and we'll have a little word or something on there, but let's collage this a bit first. Now, I'm just thinking, we could just have a couple of those down there. Or do we want that? That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, let's have that. I knew I was going to use strips today. But I've sat down thinking, right, I'm going to use strips. I never would I never would have come up with these, would I? Yep. I was in the middle of saying something. I feel like I was. Oh. Oh, when I cough, when I laugh, I can't do a straight line with my glue. Something I've learnt today. Not very surprising, is it? Okay, let's have a put. Why do I keep putting that in at the wrong? Don't know. Perhaps I should leave it out. Oh, I haven't done the front either. You noodle. Just want a bit of something on here. Shall I use one of Angie's? Let's have a look at Angie's, shall we? Oops, because I want just a thin. Now, they're not grungy, but there are some blackish ones at the back. Oh, remember. Oh, I can see there. They're very black, aren't they? Memory, remember, inspire. She was telling me how her husband is. I understand this, and I'm sure you will as well. Laughing at her for how impressed, how thrilled she was with some little words that she'd printed out. Enjoy today. Let's have enjoy today. No, I want one with black round. Inspire. Too much choice. That's my problem. I'll be better when there's not many left. Okay, so if I can't ink it, I won't try because I don't want to spoil it. She says I can't. I'm going to trim it so that I've only got, black on the outside. That was the point of having the black round on my grungy piece. My grungy journal card. Oh, it's more of a flip up journal spot, isn't it? Yep, just on there. Right. I'm hoping our glitter will work with it then. She never said anything about glue, so let's see. Yep. What do we want on here? Let's have a look at this because there's some other interesting things on it. I don't know what I've done with my clock. Oh, it's still going. The timer. Sorry, you see my phone there with a picture of my hubby on it. Oh, I've done something to it, but it's still going, so yeah, I'm just liking that piece there. Trésor calligraphique. Oh, I love it. Tore right down that piece, Denise. Never mind. Shove that a bit on as well then. Let's, as soon as I've ripped through it, let's proper rip through it. I think I've said before, the beauty of collage pages is that you don't have to re-collage. You can just cut them up and, I feel a sneeze, folks. Yeah, you didn't hear me, did you? I blessed myself. I like that. Yep, and again, I quite like the fact that the envelope is on show, because it's, you know, I went to all that effort of, shall I use this? Go on then. Of dyeing it. Although I did enjoy myself in the summer in the greenhouse dyeing the paper. It's when I used to do it in the kitchen, you know, I didn't used to enjoy it that much. You're just worried about staining and messing everything up, aren't you? But in the greenhouse I'm not bothered. It's mucky out there anyway, so yeah, I just had great fun playing with. That's not quite level, I don't think, I don't know, but I'm not bothered. Oh, yeah, that's got loads of journaling space in it, so I enjoyed that one. Right, we haven't got long, have we? I said, so let's have a go at making, where did I put them? A bit of a journal cover with one. Although, yeah, let's use some plainer ones, because we're going to cover them probably, aren't we, mostly? So shall I, yeah, glue those down. Yeah, glue those down, Denise. That's it. Now, of course, if I was using the really pretty ones, I might not even cover them much, but I'm using a couple of the plainer ones. Right, we just want it to be able to open, so can you stay there please while I get my masking tape out, which will be the quickest thing to... I could just, I guess, put some paper across. Might do that on the other side just to show you. Oh, this masking tape just doesn't like to rip, doesn't like to undo in one. Scissors. Nice neat line, unless you go really slow and you're careful. Take your eye off it. It's, come on, we're nearly there. Don't fail me now. Oh, we're there. Right, have you moved? Hard to tell because it's bumpy. I know what I'll do. Put them both together like that. In fact, I will clip them together like that. Sorry, I was a bit close to you then, wasn't I? Come on. Will that work? Will I still have a bit of a gap? Maybe not. Let's try it. I'll try it and then see if it works, and if it does, you can have a go. Oh, cut that a little bit short, Denise. Doesn't matter, I can put some more on. Going to be covered. There we go. And then, yeah, don't fold it over too tight. I think that might be the trick, to leave a... You don't need much, just a fraction of a gap in there. Oh yeah, it has, look. It's not very straight either, so much for that. There. Oh well, we tried. Maybe if you did it a bit slower it would work. Slower than I did. Okay, we've got a cover. Just cut an itchy nose, just, oh, that's better. I was just thinking we might have a flip out with one of these then. Oh, that's going to fit just nice on there, isn't it? Which way are we going to have it? Oh, that way. And no, I was right the first time. Just fold it over and make a... You're not glued down. I'm going to cover you, but put that in there as a flip up. And we could open the side maybe. We'll see. But I want to cover this first, so let's try and do it quickly with some of this, because I know time is escaping us. I'm thinking the outside I might put some wallpaper, which I haven't got with me now. I've got some lovely pink glittery wallpaper. I've got some nice black and grey wallpaper. Yeah, the black might be, I don't know, I'll see. So yeah, I'm just going to cover this. I really need another glue page out. Cover this with some collage papers. Like I say, I perhaps wouldn't cover the whole thing if I was using one of the more beautiful dyed envelopes. You could just put, bits, random pieces on it here and there. I'm going to leave the edges and ink them. Cloth. Yeah, so I'm not going to go right to the edge. Put that in there. I found the lid to that and lost it again. There it is. Come on, on you go. I'm just thinking about a piece of my vintage book page on here as well. Might be nice. Which, see if I've got one here, I can just grab. What are you? Geographical. Longman Geographical. Can't even say that. Are you a middle page? No. I can't even tell where the middle is. Oh, look, some nice portraits of people. That's the one I want, so why can't I find the middle? Oh, because it's a long way from the middle, so I'm just going to rip the two. Oh, because they are only collage. That's it. That's it. Out you come. This is the one I wanted anyway. Look. I can't see anything from me papers. Nice, it's kind of silky feeling paper. It's not lightweight, it's nice weight, but yeah, it's got a lovely silky finish to it. It's a school textbook, so probably it's a lovely colour though, isn't it? Now the strip down, I quite like that one. Again, something in me thinks this is Artie May's paper, but I may well be wrong. That wasn't going to happen, was it? Get it going, that's it. Always in too much of a hurry to think about what I'm doing when I get to the end of the video. Ink. I'm thinking maybe a piece of Tim Holtz just cut out as a topper on the front would be nice. Oh, I need to go across that, don't I? I'd forgotten about that. That will do that nicely. I think I'm just going to glue it on here. It's going to be covered. Oops. Pressing too hard, you go down. Oh, got that gloopy bit. Off you come. Oh, Denise. Oh, it's hard and dry. It must have been the edge of the ink. Am I still in camera for you? Oh, it seems to be getting a little bit darker. Yeah, the fog's going a bit greyish looking now. Got all my lights on, so can't do any more. Yeah, now I suppose I could leave some of the what is it? Tea-dyed envelope showing. Why don't you want to cut? They're just awkward. Just take that odd piece off there. Might have it up there, and then what did I do here? Made a mess. Oh, although that's turned out a nice piece now, hasn't it? Look at that. Yeah, definitely going to have this one up here. So, did I not ink the inside of this? I don't think I did. I need something on the top of there, don't I? Which way do we like you? That way, I think. Yep. Oh, nearly at the end, that's why it's coming out. Is that the way I said? No. I think, oh, I don't know, I forgot now. Can't remember. Okay, I think that's probably enough of that actually. Let's have a different paper. Let's ring the changes. Now I've got this one which is a bit florally, but it's got some nice music there which I like, so let's see what I can do. Get the music out. Alright, bird, you can go somewhere else. There. Quite like that rose. Yes, I like that piece on there. So yeah, it takes a bit longer when you're collaging, but it's worth it. I'm just wondering if I could do with some plainer. It's very full on, isn't it? I'm thinking a strip across there would be nice as well. Did I have a glue page? I did. It's more like a card. It's from one of the fairy books that I took apart. I haven't done a fairy journal for ages, have I? I've just put some Flower Fairy ephemera actually from my last one in the Etsy shop. But yeah, maybe it's time. Don't know, a bit early because I like all the summery florals and what have you with it. I'm going to try and not use that flower. Is that going to be enough? Oh, I don't think it is. Just take the top off it. I just wanted something across there. Yep. The spine bit. Oh. You dear. Told you I was having a glue day. An empty glue day. I was right. Oh, I didn't ink that. Never mind. I'm sticky now. Sticky. And just fold it back in. This might have to be finished on one of the Finish It Friday. That's a nice strip for down there. Sessions. So this is something that I would finish because I'm enjoying it. That's going to be covered over, isn't it? So I'm just wondering, do I or don't I want some? No, I think I want something plainer. I'll use some. See if I can find some book page that's clear like that. Yeah. Might use that piece as well, I'll see, but just thinking a piece down there might be nice. I mean, that lovely edge is lovely, isn't it? Isn't that lovely edge lovely? Let's make it a bit more interesting. And I'm just using what ink is on my dobber. I'm not dipping it in at all today. Is that too much? No, I like it. I'm going to use a page of this to glue on, and then I just fold it over on itself to make a... Oh, nearly out of glue. I'm so nearly out of glue. To make a journal card base, so it won't be wasted. do I want to fill all the spaces? I think I'll just have a... Oh, was that a bit short? No, we're all right. Just a tiny piece of that. Oh, every time I pick this up I forget it's done. Come on, we're nearly done. Yeah, that way. I need a cloth. Yeah, I'm thinking I might stitch around it as well. Now remember, this is going on here. So I know that looks like a big piece of paper. Okay, so I've not got too much to cover now. What? Do we want some of that on there now? Put books away, Denise. What else have I got here? Oh, I've got this. So these are all my collage pieces. It's got a fold in it actually, but don't really want the butterfly. Go there. Leave that butterfly hole. So this is a Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah piece. I don't know how big I want it. I'm just taking the white off. This is on much thinner paper, so this I've had a long time as well. I might just put the whole thing on. Let's just tear it rather than nibble it. I didn't want quite that much off, but yeah. Some interesting pointy bits there. Okay. I think when this middle is done I'm going to have to call it a day because time is definitely up, otherwise you'll never get to see the video. It won't. Come on. No, you're done, aren't you? I have got this, where's it gone, this purple here, which is also nearly done. Oops. But not as bad as that one was. There we go. Oh, it smells a bit, that as well. Don't like the smell of that purple glue. Where's my centre? Yeah, didn't want to quite go over the crease with that one. Didn't go too far over. I could have sworn I was filling most of that. Okay, we're not done yet then. What do we want on there? Another piece of this. Not quite big enough. Oh, you're aware if we go that way with you, so let's do that. Where's that book I was? Gluing on. Bit good to be gluing on in my opinion, but oh, needs must when the clock ticks. Were we going that way? I think we were. Yeah. See how I've stopped inking. Oh, why are you sticky? You're not, it's my fingers. Okay, wow. Yeah, it wants a plainer outside I think, and like I say, we'll probably have a bit of a plainer paper on there. And we'll finish it on a Friday. What are the other bits we did? Oh yeah, the 2 journal cards, double journal cards. Love that. Yeah, really, really pleased with them. And that one, that pull down one. Love it. Okay, so if you enjoyed watching me play with my bits of paper, give me a thumbs up or have a little chat with me in the comments. It's been lovely to spend time with you, and yeah, I hope you come and see me tomorrow, which will be, yeah, proper scrappy Sunday. Okay, see you later. Bye for now.